Okay, hello, right, so welcome. In today's video, like we talked about in the email, we're going to talk about focus and why that is so important when it comes to your health and your fitness and any wellness goal that you have. So my name is Gary Keeley. I want to keep this relatively brief and short to introduce myself, to say hello and to welcome you to Tierra Skies and to a new way of thinking about health and fitness. The focus, whether you're training for something, whether you're looking to lose weight, whether you're looking to make more money or change your business, it's always about focus. And I love the word decision. Decision comes from the Latin word caedere, which means to cut. Incisions, decisions, it's the same thing. So often when you want to focus on something, when you want to improve your efficiency and your productivity, it's about cutting things out. I'm going to give you 3 very simple tips that I learned from a productivity coach that I follow, Evan Pagan. His videos on YouTube as well, so you should check it out. But there's 3 main things, and the first one that we're going to talk about is clean focus. Okay, so this is setting up blocks of time where you work undisturbed. Now, this is the same if it's health and fitness. So obviously, if you're in a job and you want to be more focused, then if you can set a block of 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 50 minutes of dedicated time to that, then you're going to get a lot more done. There's no emails, there's no distractions, there's no phone calls, there's no daydreaming. You are on a timer to set and to work for that period of time. That is exactly the same for health and fitness. Many people have an idea of training or working out that it's difficult, that it takes a long time, but actually thinking about it and trying to organize it and being in the right mindset before you do it is what kills people. So when you want to train, when you want to do some exercise, you set a block of time. 20 minutes actually can be extraordinarily effective if done correctly. And later on we're going to show you some exercise routines and programs that will really help be super efficient and super quick. But initially with health, it's setting out blocks of time. And the next thing is clear cuts, so that it's not always on your mind. So if you have a health issue, if you have a health concern, one of the things is that it's always on your mind, that you're always thinking about it, and that in itself creates this negative energy that takes away from you improving. So you get a goal, you know what you want to achieve. Once you have a plan and once you're dedicated with your focus on correcting it, then it doesn't matter. The rest of the day, that issue may or may not be there, but it's not something that you focus on. You focus on what you want and not what you don't want. So if you're coming from a place of lack where you feel insufficient or you feel there's a problem in a certain area, your focus can often go there, which exacerbates the problem. But if you focus on what you want, if you focus on what's good and how you're moving forward, then the worry dissipates an awful lot and you take a lot of benefit and a lot of strength from how you are moving forward. So that's very, very powerful, and that works the same for business or any kind of productivity. When you stop something, you let it go. You're doing a task, when you finish, then it's done and you move to the next thing. You do not keep it in your mind, keep those cogs turning and confusing you and getting into a negative state. Focus on what you want, clean cuts, lots of focus. Then probably last thing, this video is already running quite long, but what we're going to try and get to now is the idea of clean focus. So you have the clear focus, that block of time. You have the clean cuts, so you block times off, and when you finish a task, when you finish a training session, when you finish the part of your diet that's healthy eating, then you move on. Okay, and so the last thing that we're going to talk about is having clear focus, and that is focusing on what you want. So we talked about that before, but really the vision is of ideal health, is of ideal fitness. You live as if you are that person. So rather than being in the current state where you might see some concerns, you live a life as if everything was perfect. You are grateful for what you have, and by focusing then on this, ideal vision, then you will move towards it naturally. So be clear, be enthusiastic, always try and instill an element of fun into the future and into what we want, and that will benefit you massively. With Tierra Skies, there are a number of different tracks that we've taken, and a few different health concerns we're addressing. So we have things like fertility issues, we have things like diabetes, we have people who just want to get healthier, we have sports specific stuff, there is ED, and there's quite a few tracks that you may have come in to find out more information on. But whether it's getting healthier, getting fitter, like we said before, any of these things, whether it's making money, focus is number one. Okay, so you focus on what you want, you move towards it, and when you need help, we'll be here. We'll try and do these videos fairly regular and get lots of good content out to you. Natural food and movement are the cornerstone of any exercise, any health protocol. There are some incredible supplements that we have through Synergy, and the ones that we're creating ourselves that will, that have been transformative for me and for many of the people that we've worked with. So you know where to go to check them out. Keep checking out the emails, keep looking at the blogs, come back to the YouTube videos, Facebook Live, and we'll be doing some webinars as well. So look, that was great. I hope it helped. I hope it wasn't a bit too... We're still getting experimenting with all the videos and everything else, so if you found it a little bit confusing, that's okay. Like below, subscribe, and we'll talk to people soon. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.